Would it all be? So basically, this is my creative world that I've been experimenting a whole bunch of different things on. Some things have worked, some things haven't. Holy crap. Broke through that layer like obsidian. Just not obsidian. Busted. Alright, so the only things necessary are is that really right now. So basically here's my little farm for pigs, and then on the other side I got chickens, which work. So I'm gonna actually go into survival really quick because it doesn't work like that. Survival. I'm actually gonna get rid of them real quick, and then that's how many eggs I've gotten. So I have to throw them right here up against the wall, but alright, that's cool. And then this thing, oh turds. This thing is for killing them, which cooks them, and then gives you feathers. So, and then I got an anvil right there because I had to do this thing, and this thing kills them as well, which you should end up with them right now. Yep. I didn't want him there. I didn't do this. I built it all on creative, obviously. This is all just like a modern home, big enough to do what you need to do, and then I added things. So another thing that I'm gonna want to do is figure out how to make a auto smelter, which is gonna be pretty easy. Not an auto smelter, more of a. So basically, it's gonna be. I'm gonna need one of these as well. So it goes something like this. And this will be your fuel. This will be what you're cooking. And then this gives you what's done. So, how this is gonna work is, for right now, I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of stuff because that's how we do it. Just to test that it works. So I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of chicken. And I'm gonna get coal blocks. I don't even know what that is. What is the block of coal? Should be, well, if I just grab, and then I real quick grab a crafting table. Put it there for now. We'll knock off your socks. I like having craftable on. So the easiest way to do that is do this. Yeah, just shush, Mr. Piggy. Alright, survival. Go into here. Grab them. Bully bustard. Eat straight rocks. Catch you bully and went off for socks. So I'm just gonna go down a quick rundown of basically how this is gonna work. So then what you'd normally do is you'd put chest there, and one on the side, and then one on the side here. And then you'd fill these chests up all the way with any coal you get from your mine, and this with any food that you get, which I guess doesn't make any sense considering that. Ah, I put them in the wrong thing. I realize that now. The bully busters. Get your bullying, will knock off your sock. So we'll flip these things around. So basically that's how it's gonna work, and then chicken, that, pork chops. See, and whenever it's done, which I'm actually gonna replace this with a smoker because I like smokers more. They'll cook your food quicker, and that was more of an auto smelter, so that I could do anything that fell in here. Bully busters, we get your bully and it will knock off your socks. Again, just throw your food in here. Drop that in here, and then yeah, so basically how it would normally work is you'd come back from your mine and you'd be like, alright, and then fill this chest in with any coal that you found, and then you'd go to your farms, grab your sword, which normally wouldn't be netherite, and then you'd kill a whole bunch of pigs, and then you'd grab the food, and then you'd run over here and put it right here. And this is more for you have an overflow of food. This isn't really for, oh, I have 4 pieces of food I need to cook. More for if you have your farm. Normally you would have this in an underground base, so you'd dig down and you'd have anything. You'd have a, what's it called, an item sorter down there, sort out your pork chops, and any of the pork chops would just go into the smoker. So yeah, it's bully busters, get your bully and it will knock off your socks. And again, how it would work is everything would be underground, so you wouldn't have this house, no, but this would be underground, so you would have you'd again have an item sorter over here. Any seeds go to one chest, and any other things go to the other chest. So, yep, see, look. So I'm gonna go feed these bad boys. See, again, how I like to do things with my farms is I want it so that, like, there's an overflow of chickens in my farm before I kill them. That's not because, oh, I feel bad. No, it's just because I like that version. Oh, turds. For you guys, And yeah, so you could have however many of these things as you'd like, these farms as you'd like. Oh. I'm gonna go work on the chickens, if that's okay with you guys. It's because of how slow that they fall that, like... Oh yeah, this is gonna get annoying. Realistically, you wouldn't have this many chickens. As this is gonna get annoying. With just all the clucking and then the stomping from the pigs when you're out here trying to get your food. But this is my world where I'm gonna do things like this, where I'm gonna set up things that I'd like to have, a house that I'd enjoy having. And then I'm gonna do redstone contraptions that I'm gonna just be testing out. So a demonstration would be, well, I guess I could technically use this house. And then it would be a whole bunch of redstone to get in and whatever. I've always liked hidden bases, and I've honestly never known how to work them. And then I seen this one video by Unspeakable wherein he did his, what's it called? His, I can't remember now, but it was his, base. Oh yeah, it was his lava base. And he, like, used a really cool trick, which I've liked ever since, and used everywhere. So basically, here's how it works. So I'm gonna cover this up. I'm gonna take this, I should probably get some actual redstone, which this is all gonna be hidden in, because then you can't see the redstone from the inside, from the outside. Which, yeah, it's gonna get boring, but if you're on the side of a mountain, you're not gonna have windows. Yeah, I should probably grab some actual redstone. So basically, I'm gonna put a button here, or a lever, you can do whatever. And then, actually, no. These are in the wrong place. They need to be there. They're gonna have that there. It's gonna take the input. So, yep, it's pretty much done now. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh, cool, it's done, right? Wrong. So, oh, what? Oh, my phone's going off, sorry. Oh, yeah, it's telling me that I'm live. The Bully Busters. Get you bully, we'll knock off your socks. Alright, that's gonna work for that. Now let's see what happens when you... Alright, cool, so you can do that. So basically, that's how this is gonna work. And you're gonna put a delay here for however many ticks, which I like 4. Which again, this noise is gonna get very annoying. Which this should work, right? Probably not. Oh yeah. Oh frick. Alright, yeah, so typically this would be in the side of a mountain, so you'd have as much room as you'd need. But right now I'm having problems because I don't have room. So, bam, dang, bam, and bam, and bam. And then this would go here, which then you run this like this, like so. Mess that up. That would be a really bad thing to not have right. Sorry. Yep, and so then you would press the button. Now I'm gonna run. No, occurring in. Alright, how about we get out of this world, and I'll show you guys in a real world example what I mean. Oh, thank God, that noise was getting so annoying. Let's just hope. So basically, this would be more for a hidden base inside of a mountain or side of a cliff. I'm actually going to show you guys a few different ways to hide your base. Always, and if you're ever going to play with people, turn off friendly fire, show coordinates. Just make sure that it's not on flat, just do infinite, whatever, doesn't matter. You can do, make sure it's on creative, the name is, obviously you're not going to name it bases, because then it's like, oh, you have a hidden base somewhere, I'm going to find it. Mine, it's just, okay, it's a creative world, no one's going to know. But basically, another thing that I like to do, would like to do, is have like big battles. Like I build different bases, or so. Yep, put this in here, and then here's what I'm gonna go grab: redstone. That I'll grab a lever. You can grab literally whatever. And this is all for the first base. I'm gonna show you the materials you need for other bases. You're gonna need sticky piston, repeater, and whatever block you're gonna hide your base behind. So say I'm gonna hide it down here in this little cave where no one's gonna think to look, right here, right? So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna dig out me a little area so that I can work. Big as I can get it. Whatever size my base is gonna be, right? Since I am making it in grass, this is appropriate to have a grass block. And the reason I did that is because I'm probably going to need it bigger, and so I was like, you know what? Try and not make it look suspicious. If you go inside and realize you have to do a lot of work to make it not look suspicious on the outside, go ahead and abandon the plan. If you need to, make it a little more hidden on the outside. So do something like that, where you have to like jump in like this. Alright, so and just because I can, I'm gonna do that. So basically, here's how it's gonna work. You're gonna walk in right here. You're gonna want your sticky pistons 2 blocks in. You would place your blocks here right now, but I'm not going to. And then right here, you want 4 sticky pistons, because I'll show you in a little bit. So wherever you're going to place your entry key, so say I'm going to place it here, I'm going to put that there, that there. The easy way to check that it turns off is just flip the lever. And always use levers in your testing, because then you can see things. So then, that's I forget what it's called, a switch, I think it is. I think that's what it's called. And then that. So that's going to push your blocks forward. That's how you have them always out. And then, like with a button, there's a button, you would have to have it always pressed, which is a pain in the butt to do. So this is how you do this. You're gonna go 4 tick delay, 4 tick delay. Now this isn't the most practical for if you're running from someone. Alright, so yep, you're gonna want to do something more like, you're probably going to want a big base for this, just for the entrance, but the way you're going to do this is you're going to have to go, and then I would suggest just putting a repeater here, no tick delay, because that'll refresh your redstone, so it'll speed it up. So then you're going to come out, place that there, place your blocks, and that hides it all. Flip the lever, brings everything out, and if you wanted to, you could probably have a lever right here, or right here. Well, I have no idea how the frick I would do that. If you need to, where'd my repeaters go? Oh, right there, derp. You can do that, so that, oh my god. That's how you would close it, and then open it from the inside is a whole different story. Actually, no, it's not a whole bunch harder, but it is a little bit harder to get it to open from the inside. And then, so basically, what you do is, run this line right here, I think. I have no idea. No. It would be one of these. It's a nice thing about buttons and having delays to get it open, so really quick, let's break that and then do that. Oh my god. The nice thing about having a button is you could do this with that big of a delay, but then coming out would be just as easy as or if you really wanted to, have a little thing here that goes something like it runs. Another thing that you could do is, alright, so that's base number 1. Another little quick an entry. Again, you can make it quicker by any way. Alright, so that's base number 1, which I'm actually going to make a giant thing on top. That is a 1, because I will forget where they're at. So then the next one, I'm going to keep these all in the same area. Oh, perfect. So you might have to do some terraforming to make it look natural and work. But it's worth it in the end. Oh my god, I am going to... And if it doesn't look natural for this video, it's because it's probably not going to look natural. Oh my god. I wish I had a soundproof room. So. How this is going to work is you could have it wherever. I want my entrance to be here. Mode's already broken. Thank God he's going in his crate. You make this however big you need it to be, but it doesn't need to be specific, but it needs to be relatively large. That way it's not absolutely freaking tiny when you're trying to work redstone, especially for this one. This one isn't a big design. So, basically, here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna need a pressure plate of some sort. That's unless they fix this glitch. Redstone, torch, redstone, sticky piston, and whatever block is outside here. Normally it would be stone, you'd do it inside of a mountain or whatever. Repeaters. And that's it. So basically, here's how this one's gonna work. Bam. Runs this into here. I'm gonna place a sticky piston right there. God, what is that noise? Stop falling. Oh yeah, I screwed that up. I wanted to place a block here, and then... Alright, so then sticky piston, block, block. Now, to open it, that's just for the redstone on the inside, which it's super simple, you're thinking. Which it is. Now, to open it, you're going to want to go to here, grab a bow, an arrow, and you see right there where that corner, and that corner meet up. Right in the corner, you're going to put your crosshair right there. And bam, which, that's not all the redstone you need to do, but that's all the redstone you're going to need. It's pretty much the same, which I realize now I screwed up in for one part. That's that's the setting I forgot to turn on. I was like, I know I want to turn a setting on, but I forget which one it is. It's always daylight. When I came down here and I was like, alright, why did I come down here? Oh, maybe it's always day. So basically, yep, that's all you need to do is put it right there. And it might take a while, but you're gonna get better at it eventually, and then you can pick that up as soon as you get it. So again, gonna need to be relatively large for a base with one of these redstone openings. I know there are ones that pull it down and up, and then it's perfect. Bam. But my techniques aren't that good yet. So you're gonna want that. Push down. Yep. So then you're gonna go bam again with this technique. Quick grab a block, quick bam bam, and you're done. Your redstone circuit's done. And here's another way to test it. So you're gonna cover it up. So say you're hurrying up, I gotta get home. This isn't, again, not the most practical, but, oh, I'm trying to run and hide, bam. Then just ignore the redstone, do whatever. Another way to do it, you could put you could put a repeater right here, and then when you step on it, then it gets out of your way later. So this is base number 2. Base number 3. Ah, top access to this base. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, those are some of the bases that I know. That one, which is real quick. This one opens up quick enough. And there's another one where you need lava, but I'll go over that in a different one, because that's a whole video. Then you can put your stuff here and blah blah blah. So that's really cool. Bam, get out. I'm sorry, but what was that? What does this give me? Oh, a squid died. Huh, dropped 3 ink sacks. Another one that's really easy to do is this one, which doesn't require any redstone actually. Which it does require a little bit of digging. All of my hidden bases are going to require you to dig out an area for your base. So all you're going to need for this one is a bed. Of course, you're going to have to wait till nighttime, but so I'm going to turn off always day real quick. Oh my god, shut up. Always day off. Time is it still daylight, so I'm gonna have to use a real quick cheateroo. Time midnight. So out of here. Put bed here, leave bed. So I'm gonna do, what does this put me? So I'm gonna end up here. So I'm gonna end up here at the bed. So I'm gonna need to move the bed. This one takes a little bit of planning. I think this is gonna work. Aha! This one, there's really no exit though. That one kind of sucks because you have to wait till nighttime and so yeah, we're just gonna time. Let's do sunrise. So I like that in this biome. Ah, right here's a lava thing, but again, whole entire video. Ooh, here's a flying machine for anyone who doesn't know what one of them is or how to make one of them. Real simple, especially nowadays. They are really freaking simple. Now with the observers, they used to be really difficult because you'd have to use redstone blocks to push other redstone blocks. Now it's as simple. It's even smaller with the honey blocks, but I don't know how to work it with the honey blocks. So this uses slime block, observer, piston, and sticky piston. So if I remember properly, how this is gonna work, observer runs into sticky piston, which holds that, which holds that, which holds an observer right here which holds a sticky piston, and then all you need to set one of these off is and then in order to stop them, all you need is obsidian in order to stop them. And then let me get this stopper set up. So it should stop it. And then all you're gonna need to hold on. All you're gonna need to get it started is go into here. Anything that'll update it. No, my god, my fucking remote. Grab a lever, place it there, because it's gonna end up throwing redstone circuit out at you, and that's not what you want to do. So you're gonna really quick grab one of that, piston, slime block, and then all you need to do is oh yeah, I want the observer. Where did the lever go? Oh yeah, I'm stupid, I think, right? I'm going to do this properly. That's gonna send that into there once it detects an update. That's gonna push this slime block to here, and it's gonna end up here. Which, if I had done this right, that's gonna detect the movement, from what I understand. Should be it then. It's gonna push that, which that's gonna detect it and put it. Do I even need slime blocks anymore? I just need sticky piston, observer. So wait. Which then sends the pulse into, hold on. Sticky piston here. That's what I wanted to detect is my butt. Alright, let's see how this works. It pushes it, and then I do that, and then oh no, I don't need pistons. What am I thinking? That's the old style. Just need a whole bunch of sticky pistons. That pushes that. Which should be an observer right there. I'm lost. I completely forgot how to make these. Hold on, let me think. I've had one of these drawn, and I honestly, I've had one of these built. I used to know how to build them perfect before. Derp. Hold on. Don't tell me that's what I needed to do was... Hold on, I think I made a silly mistake. So it should be something like this. Should have that there, that. It's gonna push it, and then observer, right. Oh, fudge. Just give me a second, I almost got it, I think. And then this will go... Aha, I completely... Oh, you need to just crouch and then you go to portable home. Which I screwed up which one was supposed to be where for what I'm doing. But that doesn't matter because problem solved. Oh, I broke the observer. Forgot as soon as it starts moving, the lever's gonna break anyway. And then it should, if I'm right, hit this. No, because I changed where it's at. So I'm gonna just build a wall here. Which this should then hit. Oh yeah, it's right on course to hitting it. The slime blocks can't move this or furnaces. And then the other way to start it would be... I think it would just be have them both sticky pistons. I think that's wrong, but I have never made a two-way one. Maybe I have them both as regular pistons. And then bam, maybe I have to... Hold on, let me look up a video. I've completely forgotten how to make one of these. Yeah, skip that ad. I'm using Master Crafters 101.
So guys, to build a flying machine, you're gonna need slime blocks or honey box.
Slime.
They could be interchanged.
Observer, piston, sticky piston,
and
obsidian.
And then flint and steel is just to activate it. You don't necessarily need flint and steel, but it's the easiest. So first, you want to build up to wherever you want to put the flying machine. And we're gonna first place the sticky piston facing away from the direction you want to go. So I want to go that way, so it's going to be fixed.
So away from the direction I want to go, so I want to go that way, so... Oh my jeez. I can hate this wall sometimes, though. It can get in the way. And that goes the way that you want it to go. And then I activate that one. No. I'd have to activate. I have my redstone backwards. Not my redstone, my thing backwards. And then... Oh, maybe because it was touching, technically, here, and here. And then I'll have a regular piston right here. With an observer right here. And then activation. Oh no, I have this backwards. Duh. That explains a lot. Activation. And then Skabushi. And can I activate this one? If I were to make them both sticky, and then activate this one. No, instead I activate that one. Oh, yes! Figured out how to make a two-way thing, which is easily it kind of works, okay? There's sometimes glitches in the system. Alright, there's a lot of glitches. And then activate that one. And then I think it would just be easier if I were to make it the good way, the better way. I'll look up how to make a two-way. Now this is the Clockwork Mage, right? What did it say? The Clockwork Mage is what his name is.
Hey, it's the Clockwork Mage, and this broadcast spell is live. So today I want to give a big shout out to my two best friends, Kylie and Maddie. They are my girlfriend's nieces, and they gave me the inspiration for this video that I am bringing you today. So, if you have read the title of this video, we are going to be making a flying machine. This flying machine can have docks and go two-directional, bi-directional. So, back and forth, and it can be as high as you want. So first, let's start off with building just the actual flying machine. So what you're going to need is you're going to need one observer. You're going to need two observers, excuse me. You're going to need either or slime blocks or honey blocks. So let's grab those. You're going to need at least 4 slime blocks or 4 honey blocks, or a mixture of that. So you could have 2 slime blocks, 2 honey. Either works. And you're going to need 2 sticky pistons. Now, if you want the docks on top of it, you're going to need at least 2 obsidian. We'll get to the docks at the end, but first let's just focus on actually building the flying machines and understanding how they work. So, it's very simple. These are very basic flying machines. So, starting off with the observer facing that way. So, I'm going to get rid of that. That way it doesn't have the pulse going through it when I do knock it over. So, we have that going that way, and then we're going to have a piston facing us, a sticky piston facing us. giving you guys a good look, because I understand that a lot of Redstoners don't really show you guys how it's done. And then we're going to put either 2 slime blocks or 2 honey blocks like that. So for this, I'm just going to use slime, but just remember slime and honey are interchangeable. Now, we go on the back side so that we can see the observer face here. Place another observer like that. Place another piston just like that. And then place 2 more slime blocks. And there we go. The flying machine is...
That's what I built, though. Oh. I guess maybe I need to see the dock part just to get it right. Because I know how to build that.
Absolutely complete. You can take off and fly in this thing. Here. All you have to do is make sure something moves or does anything in front.
You see, look, it's not 100%. See, look, it like goes back and forth.
To make it go that way.
It's not.
And then you put a block in front of this observer to make it go that way. For this demonstration, I am going to make it go that way. And see, but you have to walk on this, and typically that's not ideal, but...
How doesn't his mess up? Mine does. What if I did, like he said, 2 honey, 2... If I did 2 honey, 2 slime. That would make it better or worse. So the slime would stick and then that would slip because you seen how it was like not going straight. Yeah, I'm just gonna search it. I don't want fucking beds. Let me search the aha. See, look, mine goes like back and forth. It doesn't. It doesn't go one direction.
Oh no, come on, get back. Oh, gotta catch it. Anyways, is to use an immovable block, such as obsidian or furnaces, are my 2 favorite go-tos, to stop it, just like that. And then, as soon as something moves in front of this observer, it'll go back. So that's also the basic idea for our dock here. So what's going to happen is this is going to come right over here, it's going to get stopped. But instead of having to break the obsidian every single time, we're actually going to put the obsidian right next to, or right in front of the slime blocks here instead. The reason being is because it's a lot easier to just have it against the slime blocks, and you're only going to need 1 each, so you can just have it just like that and it'll stop. Here, let me show you. Bam. There, you can have something pretty simple just in front of this, just to get its face to work. An easy, simple, cheap way to get this to work, since you've already spent so much resources getting the rest of the stuff, just put a trapdoor. You can flip the trapdoor and it starts it. Here. And I'll even show you on this side. So this is going to stop.
That's not the other video. That's not like the other video that I watched. I watched one dude. It was perfect for what I wanted. Then you can also make vertical ones, so like elevators, which I've seen done plenty of times, which is like this, which then goes bam, 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 and bam, and you can have it go up 50 blocks, 100 blocks, however high up you want it to go. You can go like that, and then as long as you do something like this is a platform. Just make sure you don't stand here. So what I'd do is I'd have like something there. And then to set it off, it's simple. So here's a problem you're probably going to have frequently is the piston push limit is 12 blocks. So right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks. So if you're gonna have this problem, here's how you fix it. I suggest just doing this, making it bigger. It's that simple. I messed that up somewhere. Oh yeah. Because then you have more pistons, which gives you more of a push limit, which should allow you to do something like... Oh yeah, because we're up against this tower, which we are not allowed to move because it is an immovable object. Alright, why might... that'll push, which is technically pushing more blocks. So then you have to do something like that most of the time, which is not cheeky. It's just making a double piston flying machine. And bam, you have a double flying machine, which should work. Which actually, I would like to have to start it to... I think it's actually trying to go down. Maybe not, but all I know tower is just going to cause problems. Please. Oh, fudge. Oh, the reason that isn't working is because of that. So, how we're gonna do this now is... how I would normally do this would just be do that, grab you some redstone, a block there, and actually right now I'm gonna just fix this the right way. Way it's proper. Exceed the piston push limit, and it's actually not going to push that. Wasn't going to push that. Alright, so again, how I would do this would just be simply this with a repeater in here somewhere. In here somewhere, like so. Bam. Oh, turds. Now, how to make it go down, I honestly have no idea. Which there was one that Mumbo Jumbo made, which I'm gonna watch that now, by Mumbo Jumbo. This is his 8 micro farms you will need by Mumbo Jumbo.
Hello everyone, this is Mumbo, and you can see this thing.
So I just skip.
Now, if you're wondering how to build this thing, this is going to be growing for next 20. They would die and they would drop their steak down into that hopper. Dispenser facing in that direction, block. So we need block. We're going to place a block. But this block right here, character, through our dispenser to get some cows in with this. And that is absolutely tiny. Now, bottom we've got the sugar cane, everything. I mean, really, we've got seriously never ever. So let's crack on, and I will show the side of that chest just like that. On top of that hopper, we automatic chicken farm. Now, what this does is it roasts chickens for you, meaning that you will never ever run out of food ever
Yep,
again.
I'll make that
Now,
one.
in terms of redstone, it is quite a simple design. It may look a little bit daunting at this point in time, but I can promise you this thing is incredibly simple. So let's crack on, and I will show you how to build it. So to get things started, but also right here,
I'll show you the chicken farm one
the side of that
once I learn how to make it very well.
laying plenty of eggs. You can just add in this little in as you're facing in that. Around the outside, we have got the side of that hopper right there.
Oh my god.
You can see they can go a little bit all over the place. That being said, though, this design is incredible. It's placed a block in like this with a leaf way around like this with redstone on top of that, and the chest out the front look just a tiny bit strange because, yeah, it relies on some pretty sketchy mechanics right here, but if we just flick this lever, you can see that it kicks into action. We have got, yeah, a whole bunch of pistons. It's duplicate on the Hermitcraft server. If you want to try it for yourself.
Oh, that's not the video that I wanted. Alright, I'll find it and I'll show it to you guys in a little